Hey everybody, this is Todd with Gravitate Online. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to run through a case study that ran into over the weekend that came out from the New York Times. And it was just a story about what happened when J.C. Penney tries to game the system on Google. Basically, what was happening is over the holidays, they were showing up for all kinds of phrases. I mean, any kind of phrase you can think of, they were showing up in the top three. And they're just getting tons of traffic based off of that, generating all kinds of sales and traffic. Well, it really made some people suspicious, so Blue Fountain Media and some others looked into it and tried to see if they could detect what was going on. First thing they found out was using a tool called the Open Site Explorer. That's what we use here at Gravitate. It's a tool, really nice tool put out by SEO Moz, where they'll actually give you a snapshot of all the links that are pointing into a site. And as anyone that knows anything about SEO knows that those in-pointing links really drive rankings. Well, looking on this, they found that a lot of the anchor text that was on those links, it was just kind of suspicious. They were just too perfect. I mean, you got comforter sets here and luxury beddings just in this little example here. So it got their attention and they looked in even further. And what they found was that a lot of the sites that were linking to them were sites like Casino Focus, Bulgaria Property Portal. I mean, these are really random sites to be linking to J.C. Penney. And so Google got involved. Matt Cutts, the head of the Google spam team, gets rid of the spam on search results. They got involved and they took action. They took a manual on this where they go in and actually do manual corrective action. And this is a perfect example of what happens when even a really large company tries to game the system and they think in the short term we're going to get all this traffic. Well, this is what happens in the long term, and this is why I do not recommend any of these strategies. What happens is, I mean, look what's happened to some of their rankings in the story they bring out. They were number 1 for Samsonite carry-on luggage. 2 hours later, number 71. That's page 8. You might as well be on the face of the moon with rankings like that. Here they are, number 1 for living room furniture. A couple hours later, they were now on page 7, clear at 68. That's what happens when Google catches you. We call it here at Gravitate, you're playing Russian roulette against the smartest people on the planet. When they catch you, they put the gun to the head, and boom, your site is gone. And what happens when your site falls off this cliff when it gets caught? Vanessa Fox over at Search Engine Land, she did a really nice piece on this exact case study. And she showed us some screenshots here of just some examples she's seen where all this traffic happens and then a site gets penalized from Google, or a site falls off a cliff essentially by getting these penalties, and look what happens to their traffic. Really busy, and then boom, flatline. That's what you do not want to happen to your website. That's why it is best to consider the long-term value of your SEO campaign and the long-term value of your website, and don't get involved in the dirty little secrets. What do you want to do? You want to create a high-quality site. It's easy to use, easy for Google to index. And a really important thing you want to do is then create high-quality content that is worthy of links. These links will stay over time. Your quality content will build the equity of your site, and then you will get these rankings. Just giving you a little insight into things you should do and things you shouldn't in the search engine world. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.